Hey, welcome back to the channel everybody. This is Sudhindra, and in this video I'll be giving you 5 reasons to buy OnePlus Nord. There is a bonus reason at the end of the video, so make sure you watch the entire video. In my previous video I told you which variant of the OnePlus Nord makes most sense and what is the right time to buy this phone. If you have not watched it yet, I'll be leaving a link in the description. Please go ahead and watch it after this video. I'll also be giving 5 reasons not to buy this phone and what are the best alternatives available this week. So make sure you don't miss any videos that are coming this week. But before we go there, if this is your first time here, please consider subscribing to the channel and ring the bell to get notified whenever I post an awesome tech video. Friends, I have a target of reaching 1000 subscribers by the end of this year, and I'm sure I can reach that with your support. So shower your love with the subscriptions and make sure you share the video with fellow tech enthusiasts. You can follow me on other social media, Twitter, Facebook and Instagram, and I've created a Telegram channel where you can follow me and you can post your questions directly there in the group, and I will be answering them immediately. The channel name should be coming on the screen any moment now. Please make a note and make sure you join that group. I'll be leaving the timestamps in the description down there so that you can directly skip to your point of interest. But I suggest you to watch the entire video to know more about this phone. Without further ado, let's get started. The first reason I want to give today is design. It has a glass sandwich design with Corning's Gorilla Glass 5 on front and back, which should save you from any scratches or minor drops. But do let me remind you that the frame of this phone is made of polycarbonate, aka plastic. So you have to be very careful while using this phone. I suggest you to use it with a hard case and do take good care of your phone. It has a curved back which should help you in holding and using this phone with single hand. And the blue marble color is my personal favorite and it looks so refreshing, very different from what we see in the market. The second reason I'm going to give you today is the display. It comes with a fluid Super AMOLED display with 90Hz refresh rate. Even though the peak brightness of OnePlus Nord is not as good as OnePlus 8 or OnePlus 8 series phones, it is still good. It has about 500 nits of brightness, and during the HDR plus it will be bumped up to 1000 nits. So for me, even though it's not the brightest screen, it is still much better than many screens that we see under 30,000 today. On the top of it, this touch sampling rate in this phone is at 180 Hz. That means you will get butter smooth, especially during the gaming. The experience that you are going to get is top notch. The display is a HDR10 Plus certified display and you have Wideband L1 support too. That means you can watch Netflix and Prime videos at HD and HD Plus resolutions. The third and the most important reason, for me at least, is the Oxygen OS and the security OnePlus gives. Oxygen OS is the most polished skin on Android, and as I always said, this is what Android is supposed to be. It is close to the stock Android with no bloatware or unnecessary apps which comes pre-installed in the phone. And that coupled with OnePlus's frequent updates which resolves most of the bugs, as well as it pushes some enhancements throughout the next 2.5 years on this phone. That means you will have the same smooth experience throughout the life cycle of this phone, considering the life cycle is just 2.5 to 3 years. On the top of it, the most important thing for we Indians is we will not see any irrelevant ads or bloatware on this phone, and we will not see any data theft happening in OnePlus, at least yet. Coming to the security aspects, we see an under-screen fingerprint scanner and face unlock, which are both very fast in Oxygen OS. Friends, if you're finding value in this video, hitting the like button will motivate me a lot in making more videos for you. At the same time, if you're not liking the video, please let me know in the comment section below so that I can work on improving the videos in future. The next reason I'm going to give today is the chipset and performance, of course. The phone is powered by Snapdragon 765G processor, which is almost as good as 2-year-old Snapdragon 845, which was a flagship processor. It is built on new 7nm technology and it is future proof as it supports 5G. Even though it takes 1.5 to 2 years from now for Indians to get 5G, but still this phone is future proof. Coming to the Antutu scores of this phone, a 3,20,000 plus means it's a very good performer, and you can see here how it fares against Snapdragon 865, 855 plus and 855. Coming to the gaming, even though the chipset supports HDR and Ultra, it looks like OnePlus has capped the settings to smooth and Ultra with HD and high as default settings. I don't understand why OnePlus has taken this decision. For PUBG, expect the frames between 30 and 40 frames per second, and most importantly, you will not see any lags or stutters or any drop in frames during gameplay. The next reason is the cameras. I'm not talking about the rear cameras, because there is nothing great to write about the quad camera setup which is in the rear. I'm particularly talking about the selfie cameras. We have two selfie cameras, 32 megapixel primary sensor and a 8 megapixel ultra wide sensor. Coming to the 32 megapixel primary sensor, it is a Sony sensor and it is capable of taking 4K videos at 60 frames per second. One important thing to notice here is OnePlus is so confident about this 32 megapixel sensor that it gave 4K 60 FPS for the selfie camera, and it has missed that feature for the rear cameras. Probably in future OnePlus will refine the rear cameras and push it over an OTA update. Overall, all the cameras take decent photos with good amount of details, but the selfie camera particularly is very good both in terms of video and the photography, but it is not good in low light photography, so please avoid doing that. The ultra wide sensor in the front is a 105 degrees field of view camera, which is not too wide, but you can easily fit in 2 or 3 people in the frame while you're taking a groupie. Coming to the bonus feature, even though this is a mid-ranger phone, OnePlus has given the Watt Charge 30T in the box, which should help you charge your battery from 0 to 75% in under 30 minutes and 0 to 100 in less than 1 hour. That is an awesome feature for a mid-ranger phone. The battery also should give you 6 to 7 hours of screen on time, which is a decent, but it's not a lot compared to what we are seeing in the competition. OnePlus has always been a jack of all trades. Nord especially doesn't come with great set of cameras, it doesn't have the greatest screen, it doesn't have the greatest build quality, it doesn't have the greatest battery or the greatest charger. But there is no other phone in this segment which gives you all-round performance like OnePlus Nord. And Oxygen OS is something that makes this happen. As I said, it's not the perfect phone, it has its own issues. You should watch my video that is coming tomorrow where I'll be listing the reasons why you should not be buying OnePlus Nord. The intention behind making this 5 reason video is to put all the relevant information in front of you, the buyer, and help you to make the most informed decision. So it comes down to which feature is most important for you and how you're going to use it. Please leave a comment below and let me know what is the most important feature for you. I really hope this video has helped you in making more informed decision. Remember, you cannot have everything in every phone and there is no perfect phone out there. I do my level best to answer every question, so if you have any questions at all, leave them in the comments. If this video is helpful, let me know by giving it a thumbs up, tweet it, share it, like it, and most importantly, if you haven't joined yet, join the Tech Platter family by clicking the subscribe and the notifications button below. You can always find me on my Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Telegram. See you in the next video. Till then, stay hungry, stay foolish.